welcome to the Palace Theatre, Westcliff for As If by Magic 2016. 6 glorious years of the Southend Sorcerers putting on a week of shows. Every night, different entertainers, different styles of magic. So we're going to take a little stroll around because the doors have just opened. We have close-up magicians going around and entertaining the audience in the foyer before the main show in the Dixon studio upstairs starts in just over an hour. Club, but most importantly, the president of the Southend Sorcerers, Mr. Adrian Fox himself. So we've got a few questions for you, if we may, Mr. President.
Of course.
So obviously this is our 6th year of As If by Magic at the Dixon. Can you tell us, first of all, how the idea came about?
Yeah, well, it was 6 years ago, strangely enough, and I came to see another show here. It was an Alice in Wonderland production, and I hadn't been up into the Dixon studio for ages, and I sat there and watched this show, and it just struck me what a great space it was for a magic show. And it all started from there, really. So I went back to the committee and said, you know, we could actually put on a magic show here. The space is great. It'd be absolutely fantastic. And so it all started, and that's how it all came together in the first place, really.
Please welcome your host for this evening, Mr. Adrian Fox.
Well, good evening. How are you? Are you all right? Oh, you're so much better than last night's crowd.
What was it that kind of, you had the idea, the concept, but what was it that gave it the push to actually make it a reality?
Well, I've been a member of the club for a long time, always been very proud of what the club has achieved. And for me it was a way of trying to encourage our members to get better at what they were doing and to give them the opportunity to go into a professional theatre environment and have a reason to practice their skills and to try and develop new things and new ideas and become a bit more professional about the way they approach their magic. And I have to say, over the 6 years, every single year the show's just got better and better and better, and so it does seem to be having the desired effect. This is great.
If you're sitting there, could you just turn around and shake hands with the person sitting behind you, please? Just so that we can get to know each other, and that way everybody is nice and friendly, and we can get on with the show. That's lovely. 5 to choose from. So, for example, this one has got something written on it. Okay, now the thing is this, Mike, what you've got to decide is, do you think I'd put my money in an envelope that said it's got something in it? Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. But you never know, do you? That's the point, you just don't know. So something, you could have had something there, okay? The other one I've got here, Mike, is one that says nothing. So again, you have to decide, would I put my money in an envelope that says it's got nothing in it? It could be a double bluff, couldn't it? Could be a double bluff, absolutely, yeah. Then again, I've got one here that says it's yours. See, now everybody wants what's theirs, and this one says it's yours. So I could have put my money in an envelope that says it's yours to try and catch you out and get you to take that one because he says it's yours. Perfect, isn't it? Yeah. Or I could have given you an envelope that says mine, because everybody wants what's theirs, but this one's mine. Now, again, I could be double bluffing with you. I could have put my money in an envelope that says it's mine. Or the other thing, Mike, you will notice that mine is much bigger than yours.
What's the biggest challenge that you face every year? For the shows?
Do you know what? That's a difficult question, but I guess really the biggest challenge is to bring everybody together in such a way that they have something that's really good to put into the show. As I said earlier, you know, the idea is to give them a reason to practice their magic and to try and improve on what they're doing, and we hope that happens. But the hardest thing is to get people to rehearse.
Not going to get away with this, am I? Okay, well look, you see in the envelope here we have 20, we have 40, we have 60, we have 80, we have £100, all mine, and thank you very much. Thank you. So now I'm going down the chippy. Anybody coming? Right, time to move on. We have our next act ready for you now. Now, we also in Southend Sorcerers have a junior section. We actually start our juniors at 12 years of age. So I'm going to introduce you to one of our junior members now. This is her first time out on stage for Southend Sorcerers.
So I'm here with Olivia, and Olivia is one of our junior members of the club. How long have you been with the Sorcerers now?
Probably like 1.5 years.
About 1.5 years. And have you performed at the Dixon before?
I've performed close up, but not stage.
You performed close up, but not stage. And are you doing stage this year?
Yeah, I am.
When are you doing stage?
Friday.
Friday night. So if you haven't already got your tickets, come on down. So how are you feeling about doing close up this evening? How are you feeling about your show on Friday?
I'm good. I've got experience. It'll be all right. Yeah.
Confident?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're about to go off and entertain some of the people around here, are you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. We'll see you in a minute. We might come and see what you're up to. Thank
Big
you very
welcome.
much.
Please welcome Olivia Cross.
It's lovely to see you tonight. My name's Olivia, and I'm going to be performing a bit of magic for you. Now, to begin with, I have a gift, but I need someone responsible to hold on to it. I don't see many responsible people. Okay. 2 cards. Hopefully, should now become 1. Open up your hands. Have a look for me. Can you see on the front, this is it, my projection. Can you see that? Thank you so much. See, actually, I have other hobbies other than magic. Yeah. I like to do a little bit of sketching. And tonight, I did a little sketch of how I thought it would go. Alright. So I have a sketch pad. We're going to go back in time. So to begin with, I chose a card. And we flung it out of the deck. And it was the 7 spades. But that wasn't your card. It was the 4 hearts, wasn't it? So instead we changed it into the 4 hearts. Scatterbrained. Then I got 2 people out stage. I got them both to sign a card, and we brought them together only to tear them apart. And was it the 4 clubs and the 7 of diamonds? Yeah. So it was. Now at the end, I decided we got a couple audience members who believe in fate or coincidence, and would it be fate or coincidence that the one card that you chose had a number 945 written on the back of it? It was pretty. It's been a pleasure performing to you, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
So we're at the Palace Theatre with one of the Southend Sorcerers, Lewis. Lewis, you're going to show us something amazing.
Yeah, just something very quickly.
Okay, so we're here now with one of the main acts for this evening. This is Stewart Burrell, not just Stewart Burrell, but Guinness World Record holder.
So that's why I try and avoid them wherever possible. And now's the first time I get to see the knots at the back of the chair.
Escapologist extraordinaire, Stewart Burrell. Good evening, Stewart. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, Tracy. How are you?
I'm fine. You're looking a little bit kind of flushed there. Is that the excitement for this evening?
It absolutely is.
Okay.
It absolutely is. Thank you. Some of you will have noticed a slight costume change. The reason for that is, as you've heard, this is our 6th year performing. And this is the first time I've ever stood here with no clue as to what is about to happen. I've hung from the ceilings, I've been tied up, I've been put in police handcuffs. I literally do not know what is happening next because the club decided to issue an open challenge. The problem is I don't actually know what's coming. I've arranged something with the club to challenge me as an escape artist to enable me to experience effectively an open challenge. The problem is no one's actually told me what's coming. So the reason I'm looking like a deer in the headlights is I legitimately have no clue if I have a second half act or not.
And how does that make you feel?
It's a unique experience.
Absolutely fixed. Are you happy with that? Courtney, to make it even harder, can you take one end?
If I just turn around quickly and show everyone what the girls have actually put me in. Yeah.
Courtney, can you hold one end? Olivia, can you hold the other end?
hang on, they're going to hold on to it.
Yes. Why not?
Okay, so I can't even throw myself on the floor. Right.
You can't. You've got to stand up. All you have to do is get out of that.
Okay, can I have a...
So please, Stewart, round of applause. Let's see if he can do it.
Normally when I do an act, Oh, come on!
Round of applause for Stewart.
We're going to come over here and we're going to have a quick chat with Ryan. Ryan,
Oh,
hello,
yeah.
good evening.
How you doing?
So, how long have you been with the Sorcerers now?
Nearly 2 years.
Nearly 2 years.
now, yeah.
And how many times have you performed at the Dixon?
Second time now.
Second time.
year.
Second year.
Yeah.
Just doing close-up magic.
Close-up magic, yeah.
Okay. So you're about to go and entertain. I can see you're poised and ready.
Yeah. I've spotted some potential clients. And,
Okay. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. Just need to get into the swing of things. And the one card that you turned over there and you put back in the pack, because Mum shuffled it up, Queen of Clubs, but there's one card there and one card only. Can you see it? Face down.
Yeah.
You can. Just there. You might have missed that. Queen of Clubs.
And what are you thinking about the show tonight and for the rest of the week? Because this is our 6th year.
You got great acts on tonight, and throughout the rest of the week, yeah, they're going to be really good stuff, and a lot of different stuff as well. None of the same.
Absolutely. So if you was going to say something to somebody that perhaps maybe hasn't come to see a magic show before, or certainly hasn't come to see As If by Magic, what would you say to them? What would entice them down?
I'm here all week, every year. You wouldn't want to miss this cheeky smile, I guarantee it. And also, you wouldn't want to miss the magic that's going on. There's, like I say, there's escapologist, there's close-up acts, there's a comedian, there's all sorts of things, isn't there? So
there's even me.
There's a little bit of horror in there as well. A bit of horror.
I think he means the act, not necessarily the person.
No, she's lovely. It's just
I
the act.
hope.
It's just the act.
So, of course, in 2 years, not only have you gone from sort of being more of an amateur magician, but you're now professional, semi-professional?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. We go out and we perform for weddings and birthdays and whatnots, and every show that Sorcerers does for schools and charities and all sorts. Yeah, we love it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. We'll see you as you're wandering around.
All right, yeah.
Enjoy. I'm here now with Richard Graham, one of our longest standing members of the Southend Sorcerers. How long have you been with the Sorcerers?
Since it first started, which, if my memory serves me, was 75. So no, it can't be that long, can it?
Well, next year is our 40th anniversary.
Oh, well, you work back.
We can work backwards. So you've been there sometime. Sometime. And when you joined the Sorcerers, was you already a practicing magician, or did it?
Yes, there were about maybe 80, perhaps a dozen of us that were performing, mostly close up, a few bits of stage. But our first president was Jimmy Rogers, who was very famous, did a very famous dove act on stage, and he was our first president. And then there was Ron McMillan from the International Magic Studios. He lived locally in Benfleet, and we used to meet in the Bell pub to start with, just on a very informal basis, and then decided to make it a bit more formal, gave ourselves a name, Southend Sorcerers Society. 3 of hearts, 1 card in 52. Clearly I do not have 52 wallets on me, I don't have 52 pockets or anything like that, but what I do have is 1 wallet. And inside this 1 wallet, Richard, is 1 envelope. Inside this 1 envelope is just 1 playing card. You named completely at random the 3 of hearts. The 3 of hearts.
If somebody was to ask you, they've never seen a magic show before, they've never been to an event like this before, what would you say to them? What would you say to encourage them maybe to come along next year to As If by Magic?
Well, if people enjoy magic, it's a great way to come along and see it fairly close up. And obviously there's the opportunity here in the foyer to see the real close-up magic. But even in the theatre, it's a small environment. People will see a good show. Sometimes people are a bit hesitant about magic shows because often the audience get picked on, and some people are a bit anxious about that. But hopefully we do it in a friendly manner. We're not out to upset people or scare them in any way. It's about involving them, bringing them in on the entertainment and helping them to experience the magic.
We'll have a great show this evening and for the rest of the week. And if that hasn't convinced you, do come along next year if you can't make it to this year, because we'll be happy to entertain you.
Give her a lovely round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
So you was performing last night, Chris. How was it?
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I had a really good time last night. The audience were really good.
Okay, did you do something different and unusual from your
Yeah, it
previous
was
acts?
all brand new material, all original. It's taken me over 6 months to write that material, and it went really, really well. It was really
Take
good.
the next top piece straight away. We have one left. I've got half an iPod. Take out the piece that you put safe. It should, if you follow the steps along, be a perfect alignment of the stars. Thank you very much. On to the show.
So what is it then about magic that brought you back to it? So you kind of went away and you brought it back. What is it about magic?
It's for me. It's the theatrics. I love creating an atmosphere. I love the astonishment on people's faces. I love knowing the secrets as well.
And there are quite a few secrets there. So if you were trying to encourage people to come along, maybe to see our show next year if they've never been to a magic show before, or if people are thinking about maybe coming along and joining the club and learning how to do some magic, what would you say to them?
Well, it is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's something completely different, isn't it? I mean, you don't get to go to a magic show every day, so I fully recommend coming along. You'll see something that you've never seen before, and you never know, you might see the next star that could be on TV in 5 years' time. Who knows?
Absolutely. Thank you very much. We'll catch up with you later. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much.
For the first time, what is the word you are thinking of?
Grateful.
Grateful.
One. Are you ready for this? I'm ready. 2, 3. There are ladies in Canada.
60 diamonds.
Yeah.
3 years in the club.
Yep.
What does it actually mean for you then? Actually being able to belong to something like the Southend Sorcerers, what does it mean for you?
Well, particularly this club. I've belonged to a number of different clubs and a couple of other magic clubs, and this club in particular is probably the friendliest, most open, and you made to feel part of the family, and I think that's and I enjoy it. I enjoy coming to the club and meeting up with people and exchanging ideas, and actually I think we should pride ourselves in the fact that we do support each other quite a bit in improving our performances.
Put your finger on that card so I can't get anywhere near it. The two kings, the suits of the two kings. Spades and diamonds, absolutely right. Now that was the game. This is the magic. I blow on these kings, they turn into the fives. What have you got under your fingers?
Thank you very much.
Better up here,
Yeah.
So if you had to share a nugget of knowledge or to entice somebody along, maybe they're thinking about coming to the shows next year, maybe they're not sure about seeing a magic show, or maybe they're a magician in the making and thinking about joining a club, what would you say to them?
I'd say give it a go. It's a fantastic hobby. It's very challenging, but the rewards are fantastic. The feeling you get when you've entertained people and they've had a good time is nothing. It's worth all the hard work.
Because I've never ever done this before, if I at least get one egg in the glass, that's 100% success rate. if 2 eggs go in the glass, I want you all to go crazy. If 3 eggs go in, then just make as much noise as you can. If 4 go in, I want you to grab your drinks, grab your sweets, and just throw them. No, don't do that. Don't make too much of a mess. Don't do that.
So this is Robbie. Robbie's one of our magicians. Will be performing later in the week. Which day are you performing?
I'm on Friday evening and Saturday afternoon.
Fantastic. So how are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it's alright, it's good.
It's alright? What have you got stored for us later in the week? Something surprising?
Oh, I can't tell you that, you'll have to come watch the show.
Oh, I'll be there, definitely.
Give me some encouragement, I've never done this before. Brilliant.
So, sixth year this year doing the shows. You've been at every one?
Yeah, I've been at every one.
Okay,
everyone,
so
performed in every one.
what is it you get out of doing these shows? Why do you think these shows are so important for the Sorcerers?
Oh, well, I do it for a laugh, really.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I do it. I get on stage, I have a laugh, the audience have a laugh.
So
They're happy, I'm happy.
It's about entertaining people?
Yeah.
Bringing a spot of sunshine into their
Yeah,
days?
that's it, yeah.
Okay, and look, he still can't stop playing with his cards as well.
There we are, one cake. Happy birthday for Sunday.
So I'm going to show it to the camera, but I'll look away so you can make sure I'm not cheating. So remember the colour, the number and the suit. See it really big in your mind, like you're projecting it onto a screen for me. The colour, the number and the suit. Now, the way this is going to work, it's a little bit like if I say to you, don't think of an ice cream. You have to think of the ice cream in order not to think of it. Oh, no, you're thinking of it. Keep thinking of your card. Okay, so keep thinking of your card. And then when I click my fingers, I want you to tell me 3 cards that are not your card. Go.
Ace of hearts.
The ace of hearts.
2 of clubs.
2 of clubs.
3 of diamonds.
And the 3 of diamonds. Now here's the thing, when people are telling a fib, to start with, they normally go as far away from the truth as possible, because they think they can get away with it. Then they have second thoughts sometimes, and then they'll go back somewhere closer to the truth, because it's easier to remember the story, and then they'll either stay close, literally holding their cards close to the chest, or they'll go and they'll go in opposite direction. So let's think about the colour of your card first of all. So you went the ace of hearts, you've got red card, you went 2 clubs, black card, 3 of diamonds. That's immediately telling me that your card was a black card, is that correct? Yeah? Now you're looking worried. Have you noticed that? He's looking a bit worried now. Okay, so we know it's a black card. Let's think about the suit. There's only 2 suits, which are clubs and spades, and you mentioned they're clubs, so I think... Am I right saying that your card was club? So now we just need to think about the number. Now, you might want to watch this closely because there's always something that gives people away. It's either around the eyes, the mouth, or something like that. So I want you to look into the eyes, not around the eyes, look into the eyes. I'm going to say a series of numbers out loud. Say nothing out loud. Here we go. I'm going to go ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all I need to know. Thank you very much. Did you see it? Did you notice? Okay, nice loud voice. What was your card? The 5 of clubs. So you see, no matter how good you think you are at telling fibs, there's always something that gives you away.
So we've established that every day we make decisions and choices. And it's often the smallest choices that have the biggest consequences. For example, every day I walk to school. I click the button to the traffic lights, the green light comes on, and I walk across, safe and sound. But what if one day I decided, I made the decision not to click the button? The result of that would be I walk across, I'm hit by a car. That small decision of not clicking the button results in something massive. But you see, even if we do click the button, there's still a chance that the person in the car will decide not to stop.
Matty. Oh, hello. So, junior stage competition winner of the year?
Yep.
Second year running?
Second year, yeah.
And how long have you been with the Sorcerers?
About a year and a half now.
About a year and a half, and you've already won the stage competition twice.
Yeah, it's been so fun. It's such a good club. Everyone's so friendly, and it's just so fun being with everyone.
So before you actually came along to the club, you was obviously practicing magic.
Yeah.
Tell us, how was you doing that? Was it at home?
I practiced at home, formed at school, and been doing it for about 5 or 6 years now. And yeah, I'm also a member of the Young Magicians Club in London. So.
That's part of the Magic Circle.
What could possibly go wrong? Place this
in the back, folded and paper clipped.
So what is it then about being part of a magic group like the Sorcerers that what does it actually mean for you? What's important about it?
I think it's really good as a social thing because like you can practice at home like a lonely geeky magician does, but it's good to share it with people, and I think it's just fun really. That's yeah. Can you stand up, throw the ball back again?
What's it actually done for your sort of skills or your confidence?
It's improved my confidence a lot. Like the opportunities to perform at schools that we do and here, it just gives me such good experience. Okay, once again, can you stand up and just throw it backwards, turn around and throw it back.
So you're doing close up tonight, and tomorrow night you're going to be on the main stage. So how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I love stage. Stage is my favourite. I feel like you can do more. You got more space. You got people aren't like they're coming to see you. When often with close up, you have to win them over. So yeah, and I'm performing with you.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes, we're on the same bill together. Thank you very much. So it's going to be a good night. It's going to be the last night of our show this year.
Yeah.
So some people here are here this evening for the very first time. Some people are still thinking about, well, should they come and see the show next year? So what would you say to people if they're thinking about it? What would you say?
I would say definitely come along. You see so much magic. You come and see some close up, which is like really intimate. Then on the stage, you get to see some bigger stuff, and you just got a really good fun evening. So yeah.
And have you got any memorable moments over the last sort of year and a half that really stick in your mind?
Probably performing last year here. That was really good, and of course the stage competitions. Everything's been really good. Somehow, together as an audience, we've avoided the nail. Let's go!
That's why I like Christmas, because it snows. It's beautiful. It's absolutely superb.
Records all over the place. Stewart Burrell. And then the president of the Southend Sorcerers, Mr. Adrian Fox.
Next up, you saw Doug Roden. One of our juniors, please welcome back Olivia Cross. And of course, last but not least, the one and only Richard Graham. Our crime scene illusionist, Tracy Wise. And then you saw the amazingly funny magic of Thomas Edwin. And last but not least, our very talented junior, one of them anyway, please welcome back Matty Turner. And not forgetting, final, last but not least, the As If by Magic house band. Take it away, guys.